Hello guys, so in today's video we will learn how to design this beautiful isometric graphic, and as you can see on your screen, it is a technology based isometric graphic, and in this we have used this cog icon, some 3D charts, a desktop with some analytics and data elements, and we have used these vibrant light effect to express the graphic and the technology. And also you can see the base here, and we have used inward shadows to make it more beautiful. And in the background here you can see this glow kind of effect that we have used. So let's break it down before we move further with the tutorial, like how we have created this beautiful diagram. If we just try to ungroup this, so these are the elements that we have used. For example, if you move this away, then you can see here it has this little shadow here, and especially this graphic, if you just move it away and let's zoom in, so here you can see, if we move it away, and then we have created this custom shape and it matches with the angles of this cog icon. And then we have used these small shapes and added a glow effect. By glow effect I mean, if you go to shape format and settings, and here you can see this glow effect, and we have used it like for 28 points, and we have kept the transparency at 57%. So that's how we have created this beautiful glow effect. And if we take a look at this shape here, this is just a rounded rectangle with an inward shadow. And if we break down this desktop icon, desktop shape here, then this is the reflective overlay screen. These are little pie charts that we have created, and this is a text, and you can change it here like this. So everything can be customized, and all these are just a set of rounded and square shapes and nothing else. And all of this is created in PowerPoint without using any other vector or any other tool. I hope you will enjoy this tutorial, so please subscribe to our channel and join the membership. And let's begin with the tutorial now. So let's begin with the tutorial, and the very first step is to create a gradient background, and we will use a beautiful gradient color scheme of blue and purple. So on the first gradient stop we have filled the blue color, and on the second gradient stop let's use someone closer to the purple. Let's see how it works. flip vertically and horizontally to create this shape. And you can see the cog icon is ready. Now we just need to merge these, and before that you need to ungroup all these elements and then create a union, and your cog icon is ready. Now let's fill a beautiful gradient color, and it should be matching with the background, but the color should be same as of background. We do not want to make it totally different, and we want it to be same. So we are using the combination of saturated blue and purple color, and let's try to make it isometric by rotating it. For that we need to rotate it 90 degrees to the right. Yes, and now it's isometric. Reduce its size, and we now add some depth, change its material and lighting. So let's first change its depth, and let's remove the outline as well, otherwise it will have a different color on the edges. Change the material, and you can experiment here with the material and the lighting. And let's try to make the purple more dark. Now duplicate this and send to back. So we will place these two cog shapes, one at the top, one at the bottom, and for the bottom one reduce the depth, and also we have to change its gradient color. And let's add some glow effect to make it look more vibrant. So also you can increase the size, but make sure always keep the transparency above 60 to 70%. Otherwise the glow will look much hard. Now let's insert a shape. Let's first add this rectangle and let's place it here. And we need to cover this bottom part as well, and for that we will draw a custom shape along the edges of this bottom cog wheel. So let's duplicate it so that in case of any mistake we can reuse it. So you need to focus here like how I am doing it. And let's pick this shape to create a custom outline along the edges of this cog wheel. You can start from here, just keep on drawing along the edges. It's pretty easy. So you can create any custom shape you want in PowerPoint. And you now have to connect the ending point with the starting point. So let's end it here, and now the shape is ready. Now click on edit points, and you can click on these white points to adjust the shape. You can make the corners more rounded, like this. So this is very easy. So this tutorial is going to be long, so you have to be patient with me, and of course it's a slow video, and many of you always tell me in the comments that please try to make a video a bit more slow. So that's why I keep the videos much longer, and I try to cover every step in it that I have followed. In fact, I also cover my mistakes because I create it in real time. I do not have any shape to look at before creating this video. Now the custom shape is ready, and send this rectangle to back and increase its transparency. Now merge these both shapes, the rectangle and the custom shape. Now we have this one single shape. Now the next step is we have to insert the gradient color in this shape, and the color should be vibrant, so we are using blue color. And make sure to follow a linear gradient, and the flow should, or the direction should be from top to bottom. And on the top, the first gradient stop, make sure the transparency is above 90%, and for the second gradient stop you can keep it like 20%. At the top you can see we can see this shape from the cog, so in order to hide it you need to subtract it from the circle. Now let's add a glow effect and pick the same color for the glow which we used in the gradient. Increase the transparency and the size, you can keep it between 10 to 20 points. And the shape is ready, and let's add some shapes on this glass effect, or the glass we can say, that we have created to make it more beautiful and more techy. So let's pick a shape here. So this is fine. Let's draw a shape. Make sure to press shift while designing this shape. Remove it outline and fill the same blue color. Increase the transparency, and let's add a glow effect. Pick the glow color and increase its size and then the transparency, and now slightly increase its transparency and duplicate it and place it randomly across this shape. And you can adjust the transparency as per the placement to make sure it's visible. Also you can rotate it, so we have flipped it horizontally. Let's make one more copy and let's place it here. So now our shape is ready. Let's group it together, and you can press Ctrl plus G to group the items, and you can resize it, and let's place it here. So this is the most difficult component of our design, and it's finished now. Now you can take a break and let's start with the base. So we need to create a base for it. For that you need to insert this rounded rectangle. Again, change its orientation, remove its outline, and you need to fill the matching gradient color, and you know how to fill the gradient. So let's pick the matching blue and the purple and the dark blue color scheme, and let's try and experiment here. I have changed the gradient type to linear. So if you're watching this video and if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and like this video. So here I am just adjusting the colors, moving the gradient stops to the left or right, making sure that it looks good. I'm just trying to change directions and the gradient type to see what's the output here. In the end, I guess I'll settle for the linear gradient. I think radial is also looking fine here, so let's go with the radial. Let's place it here, send to back. Let's try to change the color here, the middle color of the gradient, and now it looks much better. So it was something missing, so I think now it's much better. Now let's change the lighting and the material. Now it's done. Let's create an extended base for this, and for that you can duplicate this rounded rectangle and let's reduce its depth, and we can also change the color, but the color should be in sync with the uh, base that we have created, but it's more vibrant and more brighter. Slightly reduce its height and width. Let's place it at the center. You can use your keyboard arrow keys. So I have increased the shade of the purple and also for the blue, and I think it looks fine. Now slightly increase its height and width, and this one is for the shadow effect, and we are creating the shadow. So send it to back and fill a solid black color, increase the transparency, and you can change the material to default and then increase its transparency, and you can see the shadow effect is visible, and that's what we all need here. So as a complete item or a component, you can see it's looking really beautiful. And also remove its glow effect if there is any, and let's keep the soft edges. For that you can increase the size of the soft edges, and it's totally up to you if you want to give such effects. If you don't, then also it will look good. Now the first set of components or this shape is ready, and let's create a new base, and let's duplicate this cog shape that we had created, and let's place it here. So we will keep a slightly different color tone here, and that's why we have removed one of the gradient stops. And let's pick this shape and let's place it here. Reduce its height and width and match it with the edges of the cog that we have created, and you can extend it from the corners while pressing the shift key so that it looks proportionate. And you can always zoom in on the slide so that you can get a proper view of the item you are editing. And we need a glow effect here, so just adjust the glow effect, group the item together, Now insert a new shape here, the rounded rectangle, and add a linear gradient. Again, fill the gradient colors from the scheme, the blue and the purple color, and you can adjust the gradient stops by moving them left or right. Let's move this shape here, and we will change its rotation. We need to use this option and extend it to the right and reduce its height, and you can place it here and then change the direction to left to right. And this is basically the connection that we are creating between these two bases. So you can place it here, further reduce its size, and then you can send it to back. First duplicate it, we need two connections, and then send to back. So we have established the connection between these two components, and let's duplicate the connections and this component, and we will duplicate and paste it on this side as well. And now we need to again build the connections. For that, just duplicate one of the connection and reduce its width and increase its height. So now it's isometric but towards the left. And also change the direction for the gradient. Now you can duplicate and you can group these together and place it here and send to back. So guys, in this tutorial we have covered these three components, and in our next part we will cover this desktop, 3D chart, this base, and this background glow you can see in the background. So I hope you liked this video, so please subscribe to our channel, join the membership, hit like and share this video, and we will see you guys in our next video in the second part. And till then, bye bye, enjoy.